Hello, North Country soccer fans, and welcome to the George Brendler Field here in Chazy. It is the 20th of September 2013, and what a beautiful night for a soccer game. It's almost summer temperatures here late into September, and the Vikings of Moriah have made the trip up north here to take on the Eagles of Chazy. And from what I've been reading in the paper, Joe, Moriah has been holding their own out there, and they don't have many players tonight. They actually came up here with just 11 players.
Yeah, I guess they have an injury, and so they're going to be depleted for the numbers, but you never know. I don't think they're too bad. I think they have a halfway decent record. I'm really not sure of the record. Do you know, Joey?
I do not know the record, but I do know that they've been very competitive in all their games out there. And so it is, and I guess you get out of the way early here. This field is in impeccable condition.
It is. It's lovely. It's the only way you can put it. Just
lovely,
like
really.
A nice green carpet, and if you're a soccer player, this is the kind of field that you want to play on.
So do we want to have some tea?
You can tea and crumpets, Joey.
Tea and crumpets.
You can do whatever you want, baby.
It would be lovely.
Sure.
So right now on the far side, it is Gilmore for Chazy, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Vikings, so it's a throw in here for Gilmore. She's trying to find Latchmore on the far side, and Latchmore keeps it in, has some space, surveys the situation, and tries to clear it out, but it goes off of one of the defenders for Moriah, and it goes to the foot of Snyder. She sends it up, intercepted by Latchmore, gives it up over to Pepper. Bailey Pepper comes to the near side, over to Hannah Hayes into the offensive zone, up over to Laporte, and some nice movement here, and there goes Shelby Gagno. Gagno is being guarded very well by Caitlin Pelkey, who knocks it out of bounds. So a throw in here for the Eagles. She goes down to find Laporte. Laporte has it back up over to Palmbreel. And offsides, it was probably on Hannah Lauren, is my guess, or it could have been Caitlin herself, Caitlin Laporte. But the ball clear. There's the goal kick, and Palmbreel gets a quick shot off, and in net tonight here for the Vikings is Lauren Cross, and we have a different goalie in tonight for Chazy, Joe. We have Gwen Lapierre.
Gwen Lapierre is going in tonight for the injury to Logan Baker. She got injured a couple of nights ago against, I believe it was
Lake Placid.
Yes, up in Lake Placid. So she's Coach Trombley wisely resting her and get her back in fighting shape maybe for the next game. You might even see her this game here, the second half.
Because she's been cleared to play.
Yeah.
I was there for that game, Joe, and she had a head injury, actually. It was more of a facial injury. Her and this other girl were going for it. It was a 50-50 ball, and Logan did a nice job coming in to get to the ball just as the player was getting there. But there was a collision, and I'm assuming she took a knee to the jawbone up by the up toward the ear, where the goes up and down that area, and it was actually swelled pretty good. The early prognosis was, concern was that it was a broken jaw, and Corey Thompson was there, and he came over to...
Hold on just a second. We're having some technical difficulties here.
All right. We have to slow it up here because the sun is bothering Joe here. So he shut the door, and he'll get to the game here in a second. So Corey was there, and he thought it could have been a busted jaw because Logan was having a hard time moving her jaw up and down, but fortunately it was just a bruise. So... good news for Chazy, good news for Logan that it was nothing more serious.
That's nice. You know, they had the injury to Snyder, Abby Snyder, and I spoke to her down earlier before the game, and you know she's out her senior year. She was one of the better players too. You know, tough to lose a good defender like Abby Snyder, so they'll afford to have too many injuries.
And there's a collision. They're saying play on incidental, so it comes back up over to Snyder or Pelkey. Pelkey clears it up over trying to find the foot of Meacham. And over there was Slattery, and the Slattery's a very popular name down in Moriah. And I think back when we played, Joe, there were Slatteries out there. I know there was on the girls' side, there was Ann Slattery, who was actually an all-star in any sport she played in. And the ball goes out, so throw in here for Chazy on the far sideline. And Joe, we want to talk about the officials tonight. We have right near us is Johnny Sachs, Chazy's own Johnny Sachs. And there's a clear And
good
nice
save.
one time by Laporte.
Yeah.
And then we have Mark Decos on the far side. But these games couldn't work, Joe, unless we had ball boys and ball girls running along the sidelines. And we got 4 of them here tonight.
Unsung heroes, the ball
Unsung.
boys and ball girls.
Well, we have Josh Baker, and we have New York Giants' biggest fan out there, Dallas Gates, right below us, right here.
Gates, let me get a little
There's Dallas right there, and he does.
Dallas, turn around.
Yeah, he doesn't like the Cowboys. He's a Giant fan, and he was very clear about that.
That is good.
Even at 0-2, the man is still a Giant fan. You got to like that down there. And then we have Kyle Barkum, and he's over to our far right near side. On the far side is way across way is Devin Therrien. So a good job for these boys to step up and help out with this game. And back in the day, that's how we started out. We were ball boys back in the day in the 70s before we went up to play soccer, and that's what you did if you enjoyed the sport.
Okay.
And well, just I know you're
You
focused on
didn't
this
learn.
camera.
I was going to say you didn't really learn a whole lot of lessons then for the amount of playing time that you got.
Well, I didn't say it was you were a good soccer player. you learned the game. Some were better than others.
Yeah.
The next Tuesday, and of course this depends when people watch this, but next Tuesday, Calvin will be, and here's an opportunity, and nice play by Lapeer to shield the ball and slide for it. So a very nice play by the goalie, Lapeer stepping into the game. And so next Tuesday there's a game at Northeastern, Sable Valley, and what gives that game meaning is that is potentially Coach Dale Hawksby's 300th victory.
Oh, neat. He's been coaching a long time, Dale has.
Well, he basically came in after Rick Frisbee, and Rick Frisbee was his coach.
It's been 30 years.
It's been a long time.
I bet you it has been close to 30 years Dale's been coaching. It's got to be.
Yeah, well, here's Latchmore. Latchmore trying nice play defensively by Sarah Slattery. And it's knocked out. But yeah, Dale is a long-time coach, probably one of the longer tenured coaches in the area.
I would have to say yes.
And, and Calvin had texted me, there's a shot by Laporte, and it goes wide. Calvin texted me, of course we know Joe Southwick is the voice of the Cougars up there, but Joe will not be around that day, and he wanted to know if I'd go up and do the game, but I'm not sure if I can do it.
What day is that?
Tuesday, next Tuesday. And but Calvin's email to me said, hey, maybe you can come up and do this game. You and Dale go way back to the Barkum's days, which is true. Dale and I played softball together, but we go back even farther to high school.
Yes.
So we're going back to soccer days back in the 70s. Dale was, I think, 80 or 81. I graduated in 79. But I did play with Dale's brother, Thomas Hawksby.
Big Tom.
And you remember Tommy.
Nice guy.
With a very nice family.
Yes.
And, there's a shot.
Whoa.
What a save.
That was a great save.
Well, nice shot by, on that direct kick by Taylor Sprague. And in the sun, it was Lapeer coming up big.
Second good save she's had to make.
Yeah, the shots on net say 3-1. Oh, nice play by Hannah to step up here and to knock that away, and that was Hannah Hayes. But quickly the ball comes into the foot of Pelkey, and it is Olivia Blaze knocks it out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in here for the Vikings. And it's headed back and going back there for the Vikings is Sprague.
I want to try something, Joy. I almost am better off just holding this. I'm going to try it because
taking off the...
yeah, it's very wobbly.
Okay.
So just a second here.
We have another one right here. You want to try this one over here?
No, that one's even worse, I believe.
Okay.
We try this.
All right. And if it's shaking too bad and you think you're getting vertigo, just close your eyes and just listen to the game here like you're listening to it on radio. I got Joe laughing over there on that one. So it is going to be a corner kick here for the Vikings. And, well, it's going to be Ms. Taylor Sprague with that nice shot on net. So she has a strong leg. And it's short this time. Cleared back out, goes onto the foot of Sprague. And defensively, it is Gagno and Sprague. And it'll be another corner kick. But some good hustle by the Viking player, Taylor Sprague. She's a senior, and you can see that senior leadership from that young lady. And hits Gagno, and she's got some space, but coming on hard is Morgan Meacham. She tries to find Lauren. She does. Lauren now switches fields all the way up over to Courtney Gilmore. Gilmore into Viking territory. But back there defensively for the Vikings is Speshak. But she gets to the open space up over to Laporte. And defensively it is Slattery. Sarah Slattery turns it in, does not kick it out. Good play by Slattery. Has some space, taking it up, but coming all the way back was Kenan Latchimore. Goes on the foot of Hannah Hayes. She gets it back over to Latchimore. She goes to the open space, over to Gilmore. Gilmore will work her way down the line. But defensively is Shelby McDougall doing a good job on the far side. She takes it away from Gilmore, sends it up toward midfield, and it's intercepted by, that is Amber Polomsky. Sends it back over to...
Interrupt you one more time.
Yeah.
Yes, grab that other,
Okay.
the other tripod if you could, please.
Yes, sir.
See what we can do with this one. Let's see.
If you spread this out more, get a little more...
Yeah. Sorry, everybody.
It's all right. This is live. This is live, people, man. This is what goes on.
I don't know, it won't fit. Different
It
kind.
doesn't fit in there?
No, it's a different kind, different type. Just too bad.
All right.
The beast.
Well, Joe's going to give Joe credit. He's going to still try it using it hand-free here. And there's a nice cross coming over. Is Gagno. Gagno trying to get a shot off. And good job defensively by the Vikings. And they do a wonderful job at stepping up is Polomsky. Polomsky now into the open space. Sending the ball into the box, and it's cleared out by the defense. And Pepper sends it up over to Gagno. Gagno trying to get inside the box. And there defensively is Lauren Brace. Gagno trying to get by Brace. Now sends it across. And it is Lauren. Oh, comes right through. Cross was expecting to get the ball, but good hustle by Lauren. And she chipped it up over the net, but a nice opportunity. Nice cross by Gagno. So we have a goal kick coming up here for the Vikings. It's Sarah Slattery.
Okay, we try this again.
And Joe's still trying to figure this thing out here, and we apologize for this technical difficulty. You know, and one thing about Joe, he says it the way it is. He's no Calvin Castine, and right now we're seeing that. But he's here, and that's what counts. You know, his heart's in the right place.
Get what you pay for.
Well, we've always said he wasn't too talented, and you're seeing that tonight, folks. But Joe will get back at me on this, I guarantee it. It's knocked out of bounds by Caitlin Pelkey.
No.
Not at all. And it goes on to the foot of Latchimore. She switches fields all the way over to Gilmore.
Good ball.
But defensively, it's a great ball. Speshak is coming over to play defense. Sends it into the box, headed by Lauren, and Cross is there. So Cross is a junior goalkeeper, upperclassman. Gets the ball out to the near side over to Pelkey. Pelkey, another junior for the Vikings. And nice job by Gagno coming out of nowhere. Pelkey didn't see her, that's for sure, but it goes out on Shelby Gagno, so a throw-in. And she'll give it up over to Taylor Sprague. Sprague right down the line, over the head of everybody, but back there is Hannah Hayes. Chipping it up over to Gagno.
What grade is Hannah Hayes?
Hannah Hayes is...
Sophomore?
She is, yeah, sophomore.
She's only a sophomore.
Only a sophomore.
How many seniors are on the girls' team?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 seniors. Okay.
10 seniors. And it's cleared out. Stepping up is Hannah Hayes, or Hannah Lauren, up over to Laporte. Laporte trying to control. Sends it through, trying to find Pombrio, but Slattery was there. It's a good thing Slattery was, because if Pombrio gets to step on you, she will take it to the net. That's for sure. And it is Gagno. Has it knocked away off number 14, Slattery. And there's a good call by Mr. Sachs down below. He's on his game. And he's got his prescription glasses on so he doesn't make any bad calls. And here goes Gilmore. Sends it, tried to go back over to Lauren.
Good try.
And there's a battle on the far sideline. It is Gilmore battling, I think it's number 10, Jordan Speshak. And it is Latchmore. Shot wide. So we have a goal kick here for the Vikings. We're 15 minutes into this game, Joe. We have no score between the Vikings and the Eagles. It is the 20th of September 2013, and I am Joey Trombley, and I am with Joe the Fish Poisson, who is doing an admirable job. I know he's messed up a couple times, but he's doing an admirable job stepping up here for Calvin, Calvin is at Northeastern tonight.
Who's playing down Northeastern?
I don't know. I did not check the paper today.
Northeastern girls, yeah.
It could be the girls, but I'm not sure. Well, it must be the boys played last night.
Yes.
And there's the shot, and Cross is there.
Boys won a close one, the Northeastern boys.
Well, they pulled off a Chazy game. They scored with 21 seconds left on a beautiful header by
Grimshaw?
Rodney Grimshaw.
I heard that, yeah.
And Galen had it on, he looked it up online. We heard about it, and it was a beautiful goal.
Good. He's had a good year so far, Grimshaw, for Northeastern.
Yeah, he's a talented player.
They've had a tough time scoring like the Chazy boys.
This year they have early.
Yeah, just so they get that together. They're defending well, but just putting the ball in the back of the net, having a tough time.
Well, we have a corner kick here for the Eagles, and it is Latchmore will take it. Far side. She sends it in, and it goes off the head of the defense of the Vikings. And Haley Snyder's there, but has taken away by Pepper. Pepper now battling Slattery.
Pepper's an underclassman too, isn't she? She's a freshman.
She's a freshman.
Yeah, this is her second year. She's very nice player.
Oh, nice play by Hannah Hayes holding her ground.
That's the second good play Hayes has made. She made one over here to poke the ball away too earlier.
Yeah. She's solid back there for the Eagles. And here comes Latchmore. Over to center to Lauren. Lauren gets a shot off, and Cross is there as it deflects off the defense. It deflected off Shelby McDougal. So a punt for Cross coming up. Lane's short, but Polomsky's there.
Yeah. Strong player, Polomsky.
Right outside her outside foot over to Gagno.
That was a nice pass.
Well, Gagno's being guarded by Pelkey. Sends it across, but the junior goalkeeper, Lauren Cross, is there.
I think next year in my contract I'm going to have to get a new tripod.
Yeah, well, if people feel compelled or actually feel sorry for Joe tonight, they could send a donation to Hometown Cable and mark on the check, new tripod.
I thought I had a tripod. But
there's a shot.
Oh, that's a good shot, actually. Not bad.
Yeah, maybe we put in an appeal for a new tripod for Joe.
Let's do that.
A little fundraiser going here.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
So for any of you folks who are watching this and not only feel sorry but are kind of ticked off here, you get the camera's going back and forth here. We can end that tomorrow if you make a donation to Hometown Cable. Here we go. It is Pombrio, but nice job by number 14 Slattery.
Really good job. She did a great job running.
Slattery is a senior and she's playing like a senior out there.
Who are you passing to?
And that would have been Burbank. Sarah Burbank out there, number 5. And defensively, Shelby McDougal. So if you can feel compelled, we aren't going to do a donation for Calvin. We're talking about a donation for Joe and a new tripod here.
Well, yeah.
And I think if you get them on sale, they aren't that bad.
For all of us.
So, if somebody wants to make a donation, we can put a tag on it or something, donated by so-and-so.
Just bring a nice second-hand one.
Yeah, or
that out to Calvin or Joey or myself.
If somebody's got one, we're hanging around doing nothing.
That would be
we aren't looking for new.
No. Just decent.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's Duck Dynasty. We have Hometown Cable, man. I'm telling you.
Nice pass.
A beautiful pass. Here goes Laporte. And there's the header by Lauren, but it goes into the foot.
If they were just a little bit closer, some of those would be nice. They're just a little too far out. But you got to give Moriah credit. They're holding their line. They're not. They're trying to make Chazy get offside, so they're doing a pretty good job. Slattery's playing well for Moriah.
She's doing a great job. Number 14, she's solid back there. But they have a lot of seniors, and it shows. They're playing very well. They're upperclassmen dominated by seniors and juniors. Jordan Speshak, who's done a good job back there, number 10. She's a sophomore, as well as number 22, Paige Lane. And the throw-in goes into Pombrio. Into the open space. Stepping up is Pepper. She's got some room. Sends it up, trying to get Laporte going through, and
just missed it.
And just got by her, but Cross was there for the Vikings.
That's a good play by Pepper coming up from the defense. Nice little ball.
The shots favor Chazy 9-1, but the best shot of the night was the one by the Vikings that Gwen Lapierre had to save.
Yes. Gwen had to make a couple nice saves early in this game. She hasn't seen much action though about the last 12 minutes.
Nice play by Hayes.
Hayes is playing well.
She's playing very hard, and it's Hayes and Burbank battling each other. Sends it up over. Oh, there goes to Pombrio. Pombrio looking to get the shot off. Oh, Rachel would love to have that one back, just outside the box.
Pombrio's a senior this year.
She's a junior.
She's only a junior.
Only a junior.
Seems like she's been around forever.
She's been around for a while.
It's a good player.
Yeah.
Another one coming off major surgery.
Well, that was
major back surgery.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And she's a force to be reckoned with.
So this is dangerous. Oh, Lauren, if she just get over. She tried, but look at that defensive play.
Good play by Laporte.
And
Latcham.
You talk about Slattery. She was there. She's the reason they didn't score on that goal.
But with 11 players, it's going to be.
Well, the second half will be the telltale part here. Where the girls get tired of Moriah with only 11 players here. I mean, I guess if you're a coach, you have to worry about subbing, so that's not an issue. There's an upside to that if you're the Moriah coach. All the strategies out, man. Just let the girls go play. Another profound statement, right, Joe?
Weak, Joey. Very weak.
All right, here's Laporte. Oh, Joe, it's nice to see your hand not shaking again. That's pretty good.
Getting a little better. Here's Pepper coming up for the defense again. It's nice to see the defense being part of that offense.
That is going to be a corner kick, I think. No, he says goal. Mr. Lucas says goal. And coming in is the 8th grader, Lindsey Gilmore, for the senior, Shelby Gagno.
There's a ton of underclassmen, actually, that are on the field for Coach Sherman.
But very talented underclassmen.
Yeah. Well, they haven't been beat in Class D yet, have they? This year, no Class D schools beat them.
This is their first class.
No.
No, they've beaten Willsboro and E-Town.
E-Town, yes.
Yeah. But yeah, in Division II, league-wise, they haven't lost. And it's like they had an interesting game against Seton, which they won 2-1.
Yeah.
But their goalie,
Seton has a good club
awesome.
Down there with Jason Fenner and Pat McCullough for coaching them. So,
a couple Chazy alumni, soccer alumni. Now, who was the goalie? Shay was the goalie or Patrick?
I think Shay.
Shay was the goalie. Hannah Lauren trying to turn, chips it up and over. So the girls are putting pressure on. They just got to finish a little bit better than what they're doing.
Shots now, Joey.
Well, it would be right now the scoreboard shows 9-1. Corner kicks favor Moriah 2-1, but the game has been played down to this end most of the time. And Gilmore trying to push it back up over to Latchmore.
Can you see the Chazy roster with this?
Sure.
Thank you.
And Pepper goes on the outside. So there's the throw-in. And Polomsky sends it up over to Lauren. She one-times it up over to Pombrio. And Pombrio says, no, I'll take it myself. This is it, Pombrio hits it goes in. She goes top shelf. It kind of went off the hand across, hit the crossbar and bounced in. She did have Gilmore open, but she has that speed, and she got past that defense.
She just went busted in.
Yeah,
she
has that very deceptive speed.
Yes, she does.
You don't think it would be there, but she has it. And so at the 15-minute, 50-second mark, 1-0 Chazy. And it was Hannah Lauren with the assist Rachel Pombriel with the goal, and Lindsey Gilmore. Coach was just yelling to Lindsey Gilmore, you were in the perfect spot if she needed you. So, but that's knowing the field. The Chazy girls know where they need to be out there and did a nice job. And it is Laporte up over to Pombriel again.
They're playing with some confidence, you know?
Yeah, they are. Number 11, Morgan Meacham, was not happy that goal got scored, and she's playing hard now. Not that she wasn't before, but she wasn't happy with that last one. And it is Gilmore. Oh, tried to cut it in, and defensively it was Shelby McDougal. Sends it right up to midfield. And far side is a number 6, Samantha Ida. And it goes out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in here for the Vikings halfway into Chazy territory, far sideline. And we're approaching the 14:50 mark. It is 1-0 Chazy on a Rachel Pombriel goal from Hannah Lauren. And it is Latchimore. Has it knocked away. Stepping up is Gilmore, and that's Courtney Gilmore. So we have the Gilmore sisters out there, Courtney and Lindsey, 24 and 17 respectively. And out of bounds on the Vikings. So throw in for Chazy, and it is Polomsky. Quick throw in, long throw in over to Lauren. Gets it up over to Pombriel. Pombriel controlling. Now Pombriel looking at some more speed. It's Pombriel trying to break through everybody, and it's Pombriel, but good job, again, who we talked about, Slattery, right? She's done a good job here, and she stopped the speed of Pombriel, but also getting back there, making a good recovery with Shelby McDougal for Moriah. And it is Lauren trying to go baseline with it. And it will stay in. They heard a whistle, but I think it was on the other field. Gilmore. And it's cleared up to the Vikings. And it is Olivia Blaze stops it now, sends it back up over to Laporte.
You haven't called Olivia's name much today.
No, well they're pretty quiet back there defensively, and it's Lindsey Gilmore working her way down, being guarded by number 17, Brace. Sends it across over to Latchimore. Latchimore gets the shot off, and Latchimore, no goal, off of cross, hit the crossbar, came down, almost the same shot as Rachel Pombriel, but this one didn't go in.
Wow.
And Latchimore thought she had one.
Yeah.
She could actually take a couple more steps in.
She might have had one if she would have followed it up.
Yeah, well, I mean, but I think she thought the defense was closer than they were. Yeah. She could have taken a couple more steps.
That's true.
And almost made a guarantee goal there.
Still, Chazy's moving the ball well, though.
Doing very well. Their transition game is really on tonight. And Polomsky coming in from the defensive end. Look at that play coming across.
That's beautiful. That's nice, you know?
Absolutely.
It's just good work. Really good work.
Be a throw-in. Yeah, Decos stood right there. So we got 12:31 to go here. And it's 1-0 Chazy, but putting some really good pressure on here. And here's Latchimore getting another shot off. And we'll go wide. So it'll be a goal kick here for the Vikings. But
that's a good ball, actually, by Latchimore trying to go far post.
But I got to say, we like what we're seeing here tonight, Joe.
They're looking good, the Chazy Eagles so far. In this first half, they've kept a lot of pressure on Moriah, and one goal to score and, you know, one goal to show for it. But
I think Coach Sherman is pretty happy with what she's seeing here tonight.
Well, yeah. What's your shot? What's your shots on goal?
It's 11-1 right now, favoring the Eagles, and they've been controlling midfield and between midfield and the 18-yard line. And chipped up, and they calling offsides on Lauren.
Yeah, she was today. She was.
Well, Decos is right there. So the snack shack is open. Looks like Pepper's doing the Mickey fries over there tonight.
Tommy's been doing a good job subbing in for for Mick. So.
Well, you know, Mick is the originator, and you know, he makes guest appearances now.
Yeah, I guess he's getting known.
Well, you know, he's
actually tonight he's out fishing.
Oh, he's out in the boat with Timmy Ryan, is he?
Yes, he is.
What a night to be out fishing.
They invited me to go out too, and
you stepped up here.
I have to do, you know.
Well, Joe, I will on air apologize for busting on you when you gave up a night of fishing to be here for Calvin.
Yeah, as you should. I don't know what apologize to me for it, but I choose to be here.
Well, I know, but you could. I know you're a avid fisherman, and not that you catch anything out there, but you like being out there. I mean, the boys also say how incompetent you are with the fishing rod in your hands too. But there seems to be a trend here between the camera and the fishing rod, but that's okay.
It's equipment. It's all equipment.
It's all equipment.
Malfunctioning equipment.
And right now, we've been calling her name a lot, is Slattery. And it's Sarah Slattery just doing a wonderful job back there for the Vikings. She pushed it back. Nice play to Lauren Brace. She sends it up. And it's controlled by Pepper. Sends it up over to Latchmore. Far side over to Gilmore. So Chazy's moving the ball very, very well here. Going into the open spaces. Trying to find feet. And there's Latchmore. She tried to go to Lauren, but it's cleared out by Burbank. And stepping up is Polomsky. Polomsky doing a nice job. Over to Pombrio. Pombrio and Slattery. Slattery does a nice move with her feet, trying to play for that opening. And you can see they're trying to get Taylor Sprague on a breakaway, but I'll tell you what, with Olivia Seymour back there in the sweeper position, it would have to be a rare mistake for that to happen. And there, Lindsey sends it across, and nobody is there. Oh, here Gilmore's got a strong shot too, and she went left foot that time, went wide, but nice try. And we have Lily Hayes checking into the game.
What grade is she in?
She's a freshman.
She's only a freshman.
In for Hannah Lauren.
So you got a couple pairs of sisters out there, the Gilmore sisters and the Hayes sisters.
Yeah. And you got Hannah and Lily, number 8 and 3. And then you got Lindsey Gilmore, 17, and Courtney Gilmore, number 24, for the Eagles. So 8:45 to go if you're just joining this telecast. It's the 20th of September, just a beautiful night here at the George Brendler Field. I'm Joey Trombley along with Joe the Fish Poissant, and we're watching a very entertaining game here by the Chazy Eagles as they lead 1-0 on a Rachel.
You said that tonight.
Well, I'm very selective now when I use that word because you always bust on me.
Well, 8-10 times a game, Joey. It's a bit
I thought it was a half.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, one game. Well, it didn't matter because they didn't hear me anyway because you didn't have the miking, right?
That was another game. They've heard that before. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it was Pombrio at the 15:50 mark from Hannah Lauren. And Kenan Latchmore came very, very close of scoring. And it is Lily Hayes trying to find Pombrio. But again, Slattery's there, and she seems to be all over the place here for the Vikings. And goes on to the foot of Burbank. But stepping up is Laporte. And it's chipped up to this side of the field, and there's one of the Hayes girls there, Hannah Hayes, playing defense against their top gun, Taylor Sprague. And she just pushes up nice, simple pass up over to Gilmore. She kept it very simple. Comes up over to Latchmore, and that's all you got to do. And that opens up a lot of doors when you do that, and it goes to Gilmore. Gilmore working it down, but there goes McDougal. And that would be a foul on McDougal, and there's definitely a size difference between both players. And so Latchmore will take this direct kick, and it's always dangerous when you get a direct kick hanging around the 18-yard line.
How much time is left?
7:08 to go here in the half. Chazy would like nothing more to get a second goal here, and there's a nice shot. And it's a good thing that Lauren Cross is a tall young lady. Anybody shorter that would have found the net. But a good play by the goalie. And the ball was headed by Pelkey. And there's a collision, and they both went in the air, but it was, I'm trying to see who that is. She got the worst end of the deal. That would be number 24, Haley Snyder. And there's the kick up, headed by Polomsky. Pombrio. Chipping it up over to Hayes. Nice job, Lily Hayes. Trying to get it to Pepper. Hayes with the ball. Still battling hard. And these young girls, these underclassmen really play hard when they go out there, Joe.
They're doing well. I'm impressed. What's Gilmore? The youngest Gilmore, Lindsey.
Yeah, Lindsey. Yeah, she is.
Not a freshman.
She is number 17. Actually, I was talking about Lily Hayes. Lily Hayes is 9th grade, and Lindsey Gilmore is an 8th grader. And there she goes now. Speaking of the 8th grader, and it goes side net, but some nice stuff there by the 8th grader, Lindsey Gilmore. .5:22 to go here in the first half. 13 shots to 1 favor the Eagles, and they lead 1-0. Joe, it feels like a summer night out here tonight.
Beautiful out.
Yeah. But we take these anytime we can get them, huh? And it is Sprague. Taylor Sprague does a nice job, and it is Olivia Blaze. Up over to Latchmore. Latchmore looking around. Now gets it up over to Gilmore. Lindsey Gilmore. Now open space. Lepore, oh, there it is. Deflects, and that would be offsides. Yeah, if Lepore could have just kept it a little bit closer, should have had that through ball over to Pombrio. And we have Slattery with the kick here for the Vikings. And it is controlled by the Vikings. Number 24, Snyder. Snyder makes a nice move. Being contained, and then goes up over to Sprague. Sprague now will look to service it, but a good job by Hannah Hayes. And it goes off of Sprague, so we got a goal kick here. Nice defensive playing by Hannah Hayes for the Eagles, and she forced that goal kick. With 3:51 to go, shots favor Chazy 13-1. Corner kicks favor Moriah 2-1. And it is Polomsky. Now clear to the open space, picked up by Meacham. Meacham has it taken away by Hayes. And that would be Lily Hayes. And Latchmore chips it up. Here's Hayes. Hayes looking to break through. She has number 5 coming on her hard, which is at Burbank. Hayes trying to simplify it, goes back across. And it's cleared out by Slattery, and good defensive play by number 5, Burbank. But quickly the ball comes back into Hayes. She gets by Burbank. Nice play, and trying to get a simple over to somebody. Pombrio sends it up over to, and there it is. Gets it up over to number 17, Lindsey Gilmore, the 8th grader. But what a nice pass from Rachel Pombrio.
That was a nice pass by Pombrio, but Hayes did all the work.
Hayes did all the work.
And
she worked hard over there.
Yes, she did. She had a run and she got stopped. She beat a couple and still stayed with it.
And you know, you look at that. You got Lily Hayes and you got Lindsey Gilmore. We got the 8th and 9th grader. Did some nice work.
Yeah, you see, Hayes won't get her name mentioned in the paper, but we'll mention it here.
Oh, absolutely will.
Good job.
I mean, if they gave double assists, she would get one.
She should get one.
So we're approaching the first half, coming to an end. Chazy with a 2-0 lead, and not surprisingly, the way they've dominated this first half, Joe.
No. Latchmore missed one earlier. He went under the crossbar and bounced back out. It's rare that it does it, but she had a little misfortune then, but Latchmore's been doing a good job.
And we just heard from Coach Corey Thompson down below, and he's pretty happy with his JV girls. They won a big one tonight. They won 5-0 over the Moriah JV team.
Good job.
So congratulations to JV Coach Corey Thompson and his JV players on a good performance tonight here at the in Chazy. And there's the kick, and it goes off the defenders of Moriah. So we're 2-minute mark has been called by Abby Snyder. She's the official scorekeeper down there, and you know it's nice to see Abby still involved after that injury, and she wanted to be involved. And
sure,
you know that's a true team player when she wants to sit here and help out any way she can.
Here goes Hayes again.
Here she goes.
Good pass.
Over to Pombrio, and That would be a trip, and McDougal goes over her foot. So we got a minute 32 to go.
Gilmore's playing out tonight too.
Back there is Olivia Blaze over to Polomsky. And, you know, you look at that defense, that's a strong defense back there.
It is. You got Pepper.
You got Pepper as a stopper.
That's what I mean. It's Blaze is a senior.
No, she's junior.
She's only a junior. Polomsky's a senior.
Polomsky's a senior.
Very, very strong player. Polomsky is a great runner.
Lauren and Latchmore are juniors.
So they have
A lot
they have a lot coming back.
Yeah, they do.
Wow. They won the league last year. This year, you know, they're in first place so far. So
Right.
see what they can keep it up. They're doing well. This is one of the few. Well, how many Class D schools are in the Division II?
Probably 4.
E-Town, Westport,
Willsboro.
Moriah, Chazy.
Chazy.
5.
Then you got NAC, Seton, and Lake Placid, which are C's. So it's a goal kick. So here's an opportunity for the Vikings with 22 seconds. The question is, can they get it off quick enough?
They're going to hurry.
And they are going to hurry. They're going to try to get one in here before this buzzer sounds for the first half. Sprague sends it across. And nice job by Latchmore sending it forward. So unless Slattery gets a shot off, she does. And this first half is in the books here in Chazy at the George Brendler Field. It's Chazy 2, Moriah 0. Start the second half here. Chazy dominated the first half, leading the Vikings 2-0. And the shots on net were 14-2. And John Sachs making sure the both teams are ready to go. And it is controlled by Moriah, and it's number 24 Snyder. And Moriah coming out strong here in the second half, but quickly it's taken away by Latchmore. Over to Gilmore. Up over to Lauren. Lauren cuts the ball in. Back up over to Latchmore. Chazy doing their job, moving the ball around. Laporte with the ball. Yeah, they are.
Oh, she was just offside.
You know what I don't understand is that we're seeing that called quite a bit tonight, how the players don't realize they got to stay behind the defense.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's not easy.
Yeah, I guess.
You're pumped up. You know she's going to make a through ball to you, and you just kind of need a little bit more patience, but they're looking good. A lot of their passes are connecting. They're finding feet.
They sure are. And it's Polomsky back there. And you know, as each game progresses here, that defense just looks more solid and solid for them. And a big part of that is Bailey Pepper right there in the sweeper position.
Stopper position.
Or the stopper position. And then Gilmore's knocked down, and they say play on. And Gilmore will run it off. And it goes off of the Vikings. Yes, it does. So quick throw in. Pepper get through ball up over to Gilmore. It goes off her arm and out of bounds. So a throw in here for the Vikings, and it is Lauren Brace goes down, goes off the foot of Hannah Hayes. So a deep throw in here in Chazy territory for the Vikings, Moriah Vikings, and it's Haley Snyder with the throw in, and it goes off of the feet of Slattery. And Chazy just cleared it out. So some early pressure here in the first half by the Vikings. The first 2 minutes here.
It's about the fourth mistake you've made this half.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. You know, I'll have Calvin go and edit this, so there'll be no mistakes. And I'm impressed. Actually, Joe's watching the game with the camera, doing a better job, and at the same time, he's devouring Mickey fries, and he still gingerly has that injury for his foot there, so he asked me to offsides, yes. So he asked me to go get him some Mickey fries and a drink, and I did. I mean, you know, I appreciate you being here. You could have been out on the lake tonight, and you came, and you know, you walked over here gingerly with that foot. I mean, I think a lot of it's fake, but I mean, it still looked like a little. But you know, it is what it is. Don't choke on those fries here, Joe. Here's the kick.
Good ball.
Big kick, and look at this. Cross coming off, and Pombry, just could not. But I'll tell you what, Cross was thinking whether she'd come off that line. She did. She made the right play.
That was a nice ball.
But it's cleared out by Samantha Ida. And it is Olivia Blaze, and she's one tough cookie back there for the or actually Polomsky, who's also a tough cookie along with Blaze. And Pepper goes off to the far side. It'll go off of Chazy, and it's a throw in here for the Vikings. Coming down the line, trying to get it onto the feet of Snyder. Snyder working her way down, looking across it, and it goes. Nice play by Olivia Blaze, just calmly knocks it off the Viking player, so it's a goal kick here for Chazy, and that's just experience right there, Joe. Knowing what to do defensively. She's been back there for a couple of years, and she did a nice job, and it'll be a goal kick here for Gwen Lapeer.
Another Joey Tremblay profound statement.
Well, I had to keep talking because you had so much food in your mouth you couldn't respond.
I'm the cameraman.
You're the cameraman. You're supposed to be the insight and color commentator.
You got too, but
not during Mickey Fry.
We'll be all right.
He's about, I'm gonna say about 50 seconds away from devouring this big order of Mickey Fries here. Big order. It was a big order. They said, "Who's it for?" I said, "It's for Joe." They said, "Oh, we'll give him a big order." So. And there's play on the far side, and Moriah's doing a much better job this half. Because the ball was all in Moriah half, the first half. And right now it's controlled by the Vikings. And they're playing like a team that's down 2-0 right now. And it comes up to Gilmore. Gilmore offensively sends it through, tried to find Lauren. And it is Latchmore there fighting her way through, gets it up over to Pombrio. And Pombrio has it knocked away, but it goes far side on to Shelby Gagno. Gagno has it knocked away, and good hustle by Shelby McDougall for the Vikings, and she gets it up to the feet of Taylor Sprague. Sprague sending it up, and back there is Blaze, and here's an opportunity for the Vikings, and there's a weak shot by Haley Snyder, but it was a weak shot because Olivia Blaze stayed right on her shoulders.
She did a good job getting that shot away, though. Tough angle, tough shot.
It was tough angle, but nice play for Gwen Lapeer. She played her line, she let the play come to her, and did a nice job on the line there for the Eagles, but a nice hustle and playing by Haley Snyder of the Vikings. And it is Amber Plomsky trying to switch fields, but it goes on to the feet of Lauren Brace. Brace trying to spin around Hannah Hayes, and Hayes knocks it away, and it's Brace. And she'll take the throw in. Good job by Brace to shield the ball out of bounds. And it heads back out to her. She'll try to clear it. And the ball hits the, looks like the eyes of Gilmore, and Gilmore stays down, and it looked like it hit her eye.
You're going to stop the clock.
And they're stopping it.
We'll be back in.
Back to the game. Yep, we're back to the game, and Gilmore comes off, and she,
Did they start the clock?
yes, the clock has been started. So going back there, and it'll be a goal kick here. Nice play by Polomsky, letting the ball go off the end line. So we have a goal kick here for the Eagles. And it is Gwen Lapeer in net for the injured Logan Baker. And the ball is up toward midfield, controlled by Pombrio. Pombrio gets by McDougall, and she has Hannah Lauren. And it is Pombrio. It could be an offside, and Lauren's got to be careful. And she took the shot. It went into the arms of Cross, and she throws it out there. And it is Latchmore.
Good job by Latchmore.
She is battling Ida. And we got a throw in here for the Eagles. Latchmore trying to find Lauren. Lauren chipping it up to the open space. Coming off her line is Cross. And she'll get there in plenty of time. So 32:40 to go here in the second half. Chazy with that 2-0 lead. 2 first half goals. One by Rachel Pombrio, and the other one by Lindsey Gilmore, the 8th grader.
Who'd you give the assist to?
Gilmore? That went to Hannah Lauren.
Hannah Lauren. That was a hard work by Hayes. Young,
Yeah, it was
young Lily Hayes.
Lily Hayes on the far side, yeah.
Tough work. And
Yeah, she made that happen.
yeah, she did.
There's no doubt. Like you say, she won't get her name in the paper, but that was all the 8th grader.
Yeah, good hard work.
And the ball clear to the open space. Going there is Skylar Thomas into the game. Skylar Thomas has it knocked away. Stepping up is nice play by Hayes, Hannah Hayes. Over the head of Hayes, and it goes on to the feet of Brace. And she gets a shot off, but so it floats into the arms of Lapeer, who will work her way to the 18.
Lapeer plays out too, doesn't she? Doesn't?
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Coach Sherman puts her in the offense.
Yeah, she's an offensive player.
Yeah. Oh,
almost got
slick
pickpocketed.
move though.
Yeah.
Real
That was
slick.
a nice play by Slaughter. You'd expect nothing less from the senior there. She did a nice job. And controlled by the Vikings. And Thomas pushing up over to Pombrio. Nice
play by
job.
Laporte.
Through, and here goes Lauren. Lauren gets a shot off, but Cross stayed around, and Cross made the right decision there. She played her line. And there's the punt just shy of midfield. Pepper gets it up over to Gagno. And it is Pombrio. Pombrio. And it is, off the head of Lauren, just wide. You saw that play develop. And
Good work by
great
Chazy.
play.
Nice work by Chazy.
Nice try. See that earlier, Skylar.
I bet you Hannah might have was all the time that she could have probably just trapped it and then knocked it in, but the head was the right idea. There was no doubt, just a little wide. So we're at the 30-minute mark here. Chazy maintaining that 2-0 lead here. 2 goals in the first half. And if you're just joining the game, it's the 20th of September, 2013. Just a beautiful, beautiful night here at the George Brendler Field. I'm Joey Tremblay, along with Joe Poisson. On the camera for Calvin Castine, who is at Northeastern tonight. So a throw-in here. It's Skylar Thomas with the throw-in. Gets it into Pombrio. Pombrio inside the box. It's Pombrio looking to get the shot off. She goes near side. Cross is there. Yeah, she kept it nice and low.
Pombrio trying to do everything she can. She's had some good looks tonight at the net.
Absolutely getting opportunities. It goes off the head of Sprague. And it is nice play by Gagno. Sprague does a slide tackle, knocks it out of bounds. And Gagno quickly getting the ball in, but goes on to I'm going to say McDougal. Throw-in comes in. And it's Slattery now into the offensive, not Slattery, it's Snyder into the offensive end, coming in hard, and it's knocked off her. So a goal kick here for Chazy, but it was Bailey Pepper taking it off of the oncoming Haley Snyder.
Good play by Pepper. Only a freshman.
Yep.
Wow.
And with 1 year of senior or 1 year of varsity experience under her belt, so she'll be a 5-year varsity player. And you don't see that too often.
No, you don't.
And it is Pepper, sends it up, trying to find Pombrio, but it goes on to the foot of McDougal. Gets it up over to Sprague, pushes it to the outside to Pelkey. Back, trying to find Sprague, but goes off the sideline, so it'll be a throw in here for Chazy. And Moriah has done a better job this second half than they did in the first half.
It's shots on goal now.
17-3 Chazy. And Skylar Thomas. And it goes off of the feet of Ida. And it goes off of the leg of Burbank. So Chazy will move the ball down 10 yards at a time here on the sideline. Thomas up over to Lauren. She goes into the open space. Laporte is there. Laporte will now push it through to Lauren. She does. Lauren will look to serve it here. And goes off of Slattery and now cleared out. Thomas sends it up into the box. Chipped out. Stepping up is Pepper. Pepper getting a shot off wide of the net. So we have a goal kick here for the Vikings.
Did I mention how beautiful the field is, Joey?
Been a while.
Has it? It's been not this half.
Not this half at all. So let's talk about this field.
It's beautiful.
Well, why is it beautiful?
One person, Brian Norcross.
Brian Norcross. He treats this like his baby.
He does too.
He's out here rolling it. He's out here mowing it.
Aerating it, fertilizing it, seeding it, watering it,
Yeah.
and it shows.
Well, this is a monument here. It's the George Brendler Field, man. You want to make sure it's in perfect shape.
I've seen some evenings where it's less than perfect.
Yeah, late in the season, if it's a wet fall, yeah. But you got to admit, when the season starts, at least in the first month and a half, it's pretty good shape.
It's beautiful. That's a nice throw.
It sure is. But Lapierre's there. Good job by Lapierre. And there's the punt by Lapierre. Nice play by Lauren, heading up over to Pombrio. Pombrio trying to make the turn here, but being guarded closely by Meacham. And that would be a push on Meacham. There's more frustration on Meacham with Pombrio controlling that play.
Ryan might be getting a little tired now. They've been putting a lot more pressure on Chazy this half, but
Yeah.
they got to be careful they don't get caught up.
Be ready, Skylar, be ready. Now go.
And Cross comes out, does a good job. So we have 25-27 to go here. Ball headed up to Laporte. Laporte gets it up over to Pombrio. Pombrio sending it in. Cross is there just ahead of Laporte. So she'll work her way to the 18. And there's the punt off of Latchmore.
Anticipate that.
Chipped up. Nice call out by Polomsky. She chips it back up to Laporte. Controlled by Pombrio. She goes to the far sideline over to Shelby Gagno. Gagno with some nice speed, guarded by Pelkey. And we have a throw in here for Chazy. As we approach we're under 25 minutes now. It's 24-39. Chazy maintaining that 2-0 lead they had at the half. Chipped up. It goes off the head of the Moriah defense. Cleared out, and it is Slattery, Sarah Slattery. And nice play by Latchmore to go to shield the ball away from her. Knocks it out of bounds. So Slattery will take a quick throw in. Headed out by Polomsky right at midfield. And there goes Snyder. Working her way down. Snyder with some nice moves. Latchmore clears it up toward midfield, but standing there is Slattery. She now chips it up. Defensively, it was Hannah Hayes going to the far side, up over to Shelby Gagno. And it goes off of number 24, 27, McDougal. Actually, it was 20, Pelkey. And McDougal keeps it in, back to midfield. Knocked up over to Laporte. Pushes it all the way back up over to Polomsky.
Seems like the ball's on that side of the field an awful lot tonight.
Yeah, nice play by,
Come on, Skylar, you gotta come hard.
pushes it back over to Hayes. Hayes gets it up over to Pepper. Lauren with the ball. Has it knocked away. And it is controlled by Snyder. Switches fields to the far side, getting onto the feet of Sprague. Sprague has it knocked away by Polomsky. Going down the line is Polomsky. Polomsky in the offensive zone will now send it across. Up over to Lauren. Lauren trying to get the shot off, and it goes up over the net. So it's a goal kick here for Moriah with 22:40 to go. And we have Lindsey Gilmore checking back into the game. She has one of the goals tonight, Joe.
And a good one. A good one.
And nice effort out there by Shelby Gagno, coming out for a breather.
How is Shelby related to Joe Cologne?
I think they're just friends.
Yeah?
The Gagnon family's just friends.
I thought they were related for some reason. I'm not sure. I thought they were related.
Well, go on the Chazy Soccer Forum and pose that
I'll
question.
have to do that.
Yeah, you'll get answers because Joe's always on Facebook.
Yeah. There's some great sayings.
Oh,
He comes up with some good stuff, man.
they are funny. If you want a good laugh, just become friends with Joe Coulombe, and he'll post some funny things out there. And there's the shot in. Cross is there just ahead of Skylar Thomas. So 21:33 to go, and there's the punt. Headed by Laporte. Controlled by Latchmore. Goes to the open space, up over to Thomas. Thomas works by one player. Good play by Thomas. Gets it over to Lauren.
Good job by Lauren getting that ball.
And Pombrio trying to split the defense, but defensively Slattery was there.
It's a good thing they have Miss Slattery out there tonight.
She's a good athlete for the Vikings.
Yes, she is. Doing a great job.
And it's back over to Latchmore. She chips it up, and it goes into the hands of Cross. So the half of the second half, we're almost done half of the second half as we approach the 20-minute mark here. And this game actually started 30 minutes earlier than normal, and I think it was because of the distance that Moriah comes from. And so they started a half hour earlier. The ball cleared up just over the head of Pombrio, and it's Gilmore. Back over to Pombrio. Pushes it back over to Latchmore. Latchmore, a nice shield. Now sends it through, and it is Lauren trying to split the defense. She gets a shot off. It's a weak one, but again, Slattery is right on her. And Cross gets the throw out, throws it out quickly to Pelkey. Far side, and there's the speed of the 8th grader, Gilmore. And Amber says here we'll just throw it out, and it will be Taylor Sprague with a throw in here for the Vikings. Back there is Olivia Blaze. She just sends it out. And there's the throw in just outside the box. Cleared out to midfield. It is Pombrio. And it's a throw-in. It was John Sachs's out on Chazy, throw-in for the Vikings. 19:16 to go here. Ready to check into the game is Heidi Krekel. Mara Trombley getting ready to check into the game. And it's White throw-in. And we have, looks like Paige Barkum getting ready to check in. And you have Maritza Lester ready to check into the game on the next whistle. And it's Latchmore pushing it up over to Pombrio. Pombrio trying to keep it in. Red throw in. And right down the line, off the head of Sprague. Chipped up by Polomsky. And goes out of the reach of Polomsky, so another throw in here for the Vikings. Nice long throw in down the far sideline. And it is Blaze knocks it out. So Moriah just moving the ball down, as they say, 10, 15 yards at a time on the throw-ins on the sideline. It's effective, Joe.
Who's they? Who says who's they?
That would probably be me. And this is probably a good opportunity here for the Vikings, and Chazy escapes Chazy escapes a good chance here by the Vikings.
Probably the best chance Mariah's had this game.
Yeah, they've been outshot 18-4. And it is Krekel. Goes off to the far sideline trying to find Gilmore. And a couple more substitutions coming in. It's Skylar coming off, and as well as Hannah Hayes. Metzer into the game, and that's Maritza Lester, I should say, and Paige Barkum. Holding their sideline. Barkum with the ball. Has it knocked away. And here comes Gilmore. Gets the shot up. Barkum into the game. Looking to get a shot off. Barkum chips it up over the net. So it's 16:50 to go. Chazy, I guess you can call it a comfortable 2-0 lead. There hasn't been a lot of pressure, good chances by the Vikings.
Moriah just had a good chance.
That was the best chance of this.
The best one they've had this game.
Well, of this half. The first half, that nice shot by Cross.
Lapeer had to make a couple nice saves.
But for the half, I agree. And here goes Pombrio. Sends it across. And just out of the reach of Krekel. Sends it across again. And Cross is there.
What year is Krekel?
I think she is she's actually a senior. Ball chipped up. And Pepper, and it's Lester there. Maritza Lester knocks it out of bounds. So a throw in here for the Vikings. And there's the throw on deep in. And cleared out. So we have a throw in here for the Vikings.
She's so scared now. She's like, in the dugout.
Oh, that could have been. It almost looked like a handball. And Snyder gets a shot off and knocked away by Lapeer. It was effective. And a red throw in here. Polomsky thought it was off of red, but it's off of Polomsky. So we approach the 15-minute mark. Ball lands in, and it is cleared out by Latchmore. Nice job by Latchmore keeping away from a goal or corner kick. So it's a deep throw in here for Moriah. And it is Taylor Sprague with the throw in. And Latchmore can't stop that one. It'll be a corner kick now. And this is actually Moriah leads in this category of the game. This is their fourth corner kick. Chazy has one. And there's a whistle and a push on the Viking defense. So it looks like it will be Polomsky taking the kick back there for the Eagles. Throwing for the Vikings. And waiting patiently down below us is Lily Hayes, waiting patiently to get into this game. Ball chipped up. And it's Trombley bound for the ball, and it goes off of number 5, Krekel. Trombley with the ball, sends it up through. Krekel with some nice speed. There's Slattery though. Oh, does a nice move. And
She's a real deal.
Oh yeah.
Nice player.
She would be what I call an all-star for that team.
I have no doubt.
And it is...
I think she was last year.
Yeah, Olivia Blaze gets it up over to Lester. Nice play by Lester. And it is cleared off to the far sideline, trying to find Sprague. So a throw in for Chazy. And Pombrio coming off, and what a night it's been for Pombrio.
Another good night.
Yep, you never really get a bad night with Rachel out there.
Yeah. She's always been a nice player since I think she was another one at 8th grade or 9th grade. You know, come out and hasn't been off the field too much since she got on.
No,
you know, so.
no. And she's got another year and a half of running these sidelines here for her high school career. And there's the throw in. And quickly it's sent toward Lapeer on a A hard shot by Lauren Brace. Lapeer with a nice punt toward midfield. Hits the ground. Headed by Slattery. Trombley with the ball. Sends it up over to Hayes. Lily Hayes. Or actually, yeah, Lily Hayes. Out to the far sideline.
Oh, nice speed.
There's Gilmore. She
Nice
sends it
speed
across.
by Gilmore.
Trombley. Oh, Trombley off the crossbar. Oh, wow.
Gilmore's still at it.
Oh, nice save.
Oh, my.
Practiced the whole day yesterday.
Well, 11:38, and Moriah just dodges a bullet on a nice feed.
Good
From,
work by Gilmore.
Gilmore and right off of Trombley's head. But that crossbar has been the friend for the Lauren Cross a couple times this game.
Feet! Your feet!
And the ball cleared toward midfield. Running back there. And you know what's kind of neat here is, well, some nice hustle by Polomsky. But what's neat is that no matter who coach puts it in there, they aren't hurt. They're all very talented players.
You seem to be doing well. I'm impressed by the underclassmen.
Yeah.
Very
Just doing
impressed by them.
Awesome job. There you have Lester. Marissa Lester's doing a good job out there for them. Has come into the game. Skylar Thomas did a nice job out there for him. Paige Barkum's doing a good job out there. Krekel.
Who's doing a good job tonight is Lapeer.
Gwen Lapierre's doing a wonderful job out there. Well, I guess she's played goalie in hockey too, or before.
Oops.
And that's Joe. He's having a moment up here. Actually, that was the other tripod falling down. And that will be a goal kick here for Chazy. And Hannah Lauren checking back into the game. And Krekel coming out. Lauren going back in. And some good minutes by Heidi Krekel, the senior.
I think Moriah, they haven't given up.
No,
They only have 11
they're only down
players.
2-0.
They only have 11 players. You know, they're understaffed and they're still coming out and they're playing the best they can. They're playing hard.
Well, they're a little tired, but they actually, even though they're tired, they've been in Chazy's territory more this half than they were in the first half.
Yeah, they have.
Lily, closer!
And there's a punt. It goes off the head of Slattery.
I bet you Calvin has the good tripod.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
they're
think he
saying
did.
play on.
Yeah.
And I'm not quite sure why he wouldn't call that handball there. He said play on. You get a direct kick. There was not a big advantage there. I'll have to talk to John Sachs about that call.
We'll have to ask him.
Yeah. You might be able to ask him tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And we have, it is McDougal with the kick.
I know. They're everywhere.
And Barkum trying to control that ball. It's Barkum. Sang it across. Oh,
God!
Trombley hits the goalpost.
Post the crossbar.
Well, Trombley's got 2 posts here tonight. She's come close.
Post the crossbar.
With 7:52 to go, and be interested in talking to Mara after this game tonight. Well, she was in the right position, just didn't finish. Sends it forward to
Good
Latchmore.
feeds.
And Barkum has it knocked away by Burbank, but it's Lester. Over to Barkum. Barkum up over to Lauren. Lauren getting the inside track on Slattery, but Slattery does a nice job. And it's Lester battling for the ball. Cleared back, and Olivia Blaze is there. Nothing to worry about there. Gets it up over to Pepper. Sends it up over to Gilmore. Oh, yeah, great play.
Gilmore could have taken that just a little bit.
Probably had it knocked away by Slattery.
Good ball.
And just out of the reach. Off the end line, so 6:43 to go. It's still 2-0, but it could be 4-0 this second half.
It's been a pretty good game.
Coach is agreeing with us up here, Joe.
It's been a pretty good game.
Yeah, it's been a great game. The girls have had opportunities, and it's just a matter of time before it all clicks in. Ball goes all the way back up over to Polomsky onto the foot of Latchmore. Chazy's done a really good job moving the ball tonight, controlling the midfield.
Latchmore and Pepper
finding the feet.
Well.
Well, the whole team's played well tonight, as a whole.
Yeah, they have actually.
Oh, we have to pick out. We gave the first official Butternut Squash Award this year to the boys, and we gave it to the. Well, here we go. It's Lauren. She's got the. Lauren scores, and it was just a matter of time with the pressure they put on, and Lauren hits the back of the net at 5:38 mark. So now it's 3-0, Chazy. So we she's the 8th grader, a goal and assist.
Well, we have Lauren too. Lauren has a goal and an assist.
Lauren's got a goal and assist too. You're right.
So we might have two winners. You never know. They're both playing well.
They're both playing well. We can only pick one.
Who says that? Whose rules?
Well, we aren't going to. Everybody doesn't get a trophy here up, Joe. Not everybody gets a trophy.
Joey, these aren't your rules. They're not your butternut squash.
Point well taken.
Every now and then I'll let
You're the green. You're the green thumb. Hey,
you just have to take over.
It's your call. You gave me the boy one. Well, Lauren. Oh, nice hard shot. So
you can do it.
So you got the pick tonight for whoever you're going to pick for the girls.
Lauren is playing very well.
She is.
Gilmore.
Right. Gilmore.
Yeah. Gilmore's had some nice crosses. Trombley maybe we can give Trombley maybe a cucumber award for a post and a crossbar.
It's too far. Yeah, it's a post and a crossbar.
Yeah, I'd throw a cucumber.
I mean that's an honorable mention. What you think?
Yeah, I would think so.
It's an honorable mention there.
Kind of playing like her father. Mara, on your worst day, you're never as bad as your father was.
Well, there's no way she's playing like her father. She's in the game.
Yeah.
I never really was in the game. I was the other team's dream if I was out there.
You were that bad?
No, I wasn't that bad, no. I just like to pick on myself, but no, I wasn't that bad. Wasn't that good either, but I wasn't that bad. Actually, I played goalie. My freshman year, I played defense, but I mean, back then, they don't even had JV. It was like everybody was on the varsity. And so you didn't play, obviously, as a freshman. And I took my sophomore and junior year off to play basketball. I wanted to focus on that, but that didn't work because I got cut both years going up for the basketball team, so that didn't pay off too well. So then my senior year, when I went back out because our main goalie was graduated, and there were 3 of us that went out. There was me, Jerry Davison, and Billy Delavan, if you remember Billy.
Mm-hmm.
And Billy was a sophomore, Jerry and I were seniors. And
good cross.
It is a great cross, and Gwen's there. So the coach went with the sophomore, and
see, Gwen should let her team set up a little bit. I know she's nervous, playing keeper. She should let her team set up a little bit, take some more time off the clock because she's nervous. She just wanted to get that kickoff away. Her team wasn't organized.
She asked me a question.
Sorry.
You interrupt the story.
Well, yeah, because there was something better going on.
It's 3-0.
There was something better going on, Joey, than your old story, but that's okay.
Hey, I'm going back in time here,
Yeah, these kids don't care, Joey. They don't care.
Well, I was just trying to entertain you.
I'm pretending to.
So it was a question you didn't really care, right?
Well, at the time, yeah, there was kind of lull in the game, so.
So hey, we're getting down. Who's getting the butternut squash award?
Well, I think I'm gonna have to give it to Miss Gilmore, Lindsey Gilmore, and Hannah Lauren. They're gonna split one.
All right. So.
But you know who's played good tonight with no points is Latchmore. Latchmore's had a very
She's done very well.
Yeah, she has.
Well, I mean,
Pepper.
They've all done well. I mean,
yeah,
let's face it, you get all 8 of them tonight if you wanted to. Probably more.
Yeah.
So, but Joe, to his true fashion, just can't give it to one, so he gives it to 2 tonight. But 2 very well-deserving players.
There's no doubt.
The 8th grader.
She's doing it again.
And it is Barkum. Scores! And the assist goes to Mara Trombley.
Mara gets that.
Mara gets the assist. The Barkum. So the reserves do very well out there. I mean, she has a strong team.
They're doing good.
You don't usually see a double assist there, Joe.
Say who got the assist, Joe.
It was Olivia Blaze and Mara Trombley, and nice finish by Paige Barkum.
It was. Good seeing defender Blaze get an assist.
Yeah, and it's nice seeing Paige Barkum get in there and get a goal.
Yeah, she's a reserve. Trombley came in off the bench.
Yeah.
So Trombley finally gets a point after bouncing one off the crossbar and off the post.
Yeah, Mara was really close to having 5 points tonight.
She could have had
2 for a goal, 1 for
She could have been in a recipient for a butternut squash.
She should have scored those 2 goals.
Well, they're beauties.
Wow. But she'll be happy with the assist, after missing out on those 2 opportunities. Olivia and Mara. Who was the last one to get it to Paige? Then Mara would get it. Yeah, if she was the last one to send it across.
There's no such thing as you don't get that double credit ever.
That's what we were talking about.
They do it you can announce it nicely, but
right. Yeah, it was Olivia to Mara.
The rules in Alaska.
Coach is educating us up here on the assist. It's the last person to get it to the scorer, which would have been Mara. But you can't. It's like Gilmore on the other.
Nice cut.
I've always said the third person that did all the work never gets the credit.
Well, Lily Hayes over there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an opportunity, and there's and at the buzzer. So Chazy outshoots Moriah 26-8. They win this game 4-0 here on the George Brendler Field on the 20th of September 2013. A beautiful night for soccer, and Joe the Fish Poisson is on the camera tonight for Calvin, who's he's up in Champlain doing the Northeastern game. So the girls have a good night tonight. They do very well, and they win 4-0, so they still maintain their lead here in Division 2. And as Calvin likes to say, that's the way it was in beautiful downtown Chazy.